And first of all, Japanese people are so poor instead of waging war, so they failed to wage war because compared with American soldiers, British soldiers' life level is a tremendously big gap.
So it was said here that they lived the rations of the American soldiers were close to 5,000 calories a day.
Japanese maybe 1,500.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, because this is Japanese people before starting the war. They are poor,
So they
but they are crazy to invading to Asia Pacific. And as you know, may know or not, the Japanese soldiers invading to South Asia, Filipino, Indonesia, and Malay. They are so astonished because they are poorer than them. So how come Japanese soldiers won American soldiers, British soldiers? Unbelievable. They don't have bullet, they don't have food, but they won. But they don't know why. So that's the reason of those countries independent. They will win because of Japanese soldiers won. This is the reason. They are not starved. The reason is different. From the originally they are poor. You know, they are going to get down south down to by bicycle. Oh my goodness, by bicycle. And British soldiers surrendered. Why surrendered? Because they didn't know the enemy. Enemy is very poor, no bullet. But by bicycle coming down the south, they just give up 70,000 soldiers. Better than Japanese. They equipped better than Japanese people. Japanese soldiers, they no bread, no food. And
but there were not much soldiers left here. I would reckon from the colonialist power, because they were fighting a war in Europe. I don't think that they were very much.
No, the British soldiers in Singapore so rich compared with Japanese soldiers.
Yeah, but how many were there?
70,000.
70,000 soldiers in Singapore, British.
Yeah, British, 70,000 soldiers. Japanese less than that. And Japanese, Singaporean, Malaysian, they are unbelievable. They saw Japanese soldiers. Clothes are so poor, food is so poor, nothing different from them. And barracks is so terrible, and less than the local people. But this is a way of life. And it's ridiculous. Even still, though Japanese military invaded Southeast Asia, unbelievable. So still Westerners, they cannot believe it. But this is actually so poor. They are looking for food. No. Back to the basics. They are poor. Okay. So
they needed to feed themselves. But really, they did not have any kitchens to travel with them with the troops?
They don't need it. They don't have food. You know, like a British people. Okay, I tell you, American soldiers, British soldiers. Okay, we're going to have lunch. We're going to have dinner. Japanese soldiers, no, we don't. You take it somewhere. The food you steal from somewhere.
So yeah, the only way that they can feed them is just by stealing.
No. The reason is they don't have a power to transport, deliver food because of poor. Okay, because of poor. They are not looking for the food to go outside. Originally, they are poor.
Right, but they need to eat, right? No matter how, you need to have your calorie intake.
It's stupid. Just Japanese headquarters, crazy people occupy the headquarters of Japanese government. Soldiers, they are so stupid. They try to go outside without food, just invade the enemies, take food from them. Oh, stupid. 100% for sure, stupid. Because soldiers so poor. And they don't send bullet, so no bullet, no food. But you should go ahead with Japanese spirit, stand on the beach, you know. So everybody spread all over Asia. And this life level is the same as local people. Right? This is a true story. But British soldiers, American soldiers, so rich.
So they were getting their, like for example, the Kuomintang was selling food to the Japanese army. It said here.
No, not selling food to Japanese people. Who are selling?
The Kuomintang.
Who?
The nationalist army in China.
Steal it.
Well, also of course it was not like
everything steal. No, they just headquarters order them
I
to.
think I mentioned something.
He is wrong.
Hmm.
Still everything. Okay, Manchuria is different. No military, just a country and police there. The food is a lot and the population is so few, so no problem. But invaded area is so poor. Still everything. Just Japan headquarters order them to get food locally. That cause problem. Kill them all. You know, steal food. It means farmers against them, right? It means kill them. Oh. So after World War II.
But that was not a concerted effort. So how did that happen? What was it? Just soldiers going out for themselves looking for food, or was it like the whole platoon with people? They would just go to a farm and persuade them to give, and if they didn't give, they would kill them.
No, kill them. No persuasion.
But was it like an organized effort, or would they basically say after 6 o'clock in the evening, find yourself food, and everybody would go out?
No. Chinese people they recognize, and about 60 million, 90 million escaped to West. Okay, and discard everything, escaped to West before Japanese soldiers invasion. And Japanese soldiers going south, north to south, right? And most farmers escaped, but few still sticking to the land. All those are killed. Still them all. But after World War II, Mao Zedong concealed it, cover up those facts because of he tried to make good friendship with Japanese people after World War II. So he just neglected only Nanjing. This is a true story, which I am recognizing. Right? They killed them all. Okay, men, the farmers.
What was the role of the Japanese army in the fight between the Kuomintang and Mao Zedong?
Oh, this is a Kuomintang is occupied China, Mao Zedong western area. Okay, western northern area. They separated the areas.
But there was a conflict between them, and Mao Zedong was looking for the hegemony in China, right?
Two parties in China. Okay, one is Mao Zedong, one is Chiang Kai-shek.
Right, but they were opposing parties.
Of course, this is a.
So how did the invasion of Japan tip the balance in favor of Mao Zedong?
No favor. It's separated, separate join. Japan soldier, Mao Zedong, Kuomintang. 3 parties there. It's a
so there was no collaboration between Mao Zedong and Japanese army?
Yes, was, but commingling.
So it was opportunity driven.
Okay, this their Japanese soldiers is invasion is because of not food, because of this is a big question. This imperialism. How come they invaded China? If you're going to sell land and calmly thinking about that, this is stupid. This is 100% stupid.
So, but I mean,
like a waging war in the United States is stupid. Waging war in mainland China is stupid. Concept of size of a country.
But I think the reason why Hitler started war with Russia was stupid, but also understandable.
Why?
Because basically they believed at that time that if you look at your enemy, if you look at the position of England, United States, Canada, it was almost impossible for Germany to compete with the resources that were available to England, because they had the Atlantic Ocean at their disposal, they had the colonies at their disposal. So looking at your enemy, Germany really thought, okay, if we don't do anything about growing our food supply, securing our food supply, then we cannot fight them.
But they occupied Europe, right? How come they shortage of food?
Well, they could not expect a lot of food from the Netherlands, for example. We were dirt poor at the time. There was also hunger in the Netherlands. There was in Belgium was the same story. France maybe could have been, but for the bigger picture was really the idea of Lebensraum was to actually annex Poland, to annex Russia and Ukraine, to create food, to a stable food supply for the German
はい、皆さんこんにちは、雲野です。今日はですね、雲野塾の研修のプログラムをご紹介したいと思います。で、こういうふうなホームページありますけれども、ぜひですね、一度中身をご覧になっていただきたいと思います。今日は WW2 さんのスタジオに来て、この収録をしておりますので、中身はこういうふうになってて、今最近ホットなね、グローバルリーダーの定義など書いてあります。で、特に経団連が作成しました、留学すれば英語ができて専門性を持つというだけではですね、グローバルリーダーになれないとここに書いてありますようにですね、仕事ができる、専門性を持つ、英語ができるだけじゃなくてですね、私どもの塾ではリベラルアースということと、それからもう一つは孫子の兵を、さらにはですね、日本の歴史というものを合わせて教えることによって、皆さんが海外の欧米の方々と、もしくは華僑圏の方々と正々堂々と渡り合えるような人物を育成しようというふうなことを考えています。ここに次のスライドが出ておりますけれども、ここに書いてありますのはですね、さらに、私どもの雲野塾の中身につきましてはですね、欧米の資料しか使っておりません。また実際に雲野塾は英語でやっておりますので、英語の講師がこう話しておりますけど、学習はですね、日本の歴史をまだ教えてますので、学習の午後はですね、日本のプログラムをしております。で、以前はこれ有料だったので、今はですね、実際に会場費も取っていただいておりませんで、毎回5000円ということで、朝9時から午後5時までやっておりますので、ぜひ皆さんですね、ご検討の上ご参加いただければと。英語のできない方もですね、学習の午後こういうふうな研修をしておりますので、ぜひご参加いただければというふうに思っておりますので、よろしくお願いします。で、ここにさらにですね、グループ討議とか実務の勘どころを教えると書いてありますけど、実際には私が10年ほどですね、欧米の新聞とか雑誌等をですね、集めてきた、もともと英語のベースでございますので、そうしたものをですね、50セッションのテーマに分けて資料作成をしております。そういうことで、世界のオペレーション、もしくはカントリーリスクも含めてですね、しかも世界のトップの方々に対しても、いろいろな分析とか洞察をしてですね、議論をしております。そういったことも含めてですね、今後ともよろしくお願いしたいと思います。以上で私の挨拶を終えますが、今回のこのビデオの収録にあたってはですね、WW2 さんのスタジオをお借りしてですね、お時間を頂戴して、このビデオを作成させていただきました。よろしくお願いします。どうもありがとうございました。